Can you tell another story, please? I can tell another story. So, this was near the end of a day at work. I work at the box factory. It was probably around 7 o'clock at night. We were locking up, closing everything down, and we were finishing up, shutting down all the equipment. We were taking things out to the car, getting ready to leave. And we accidentally leave the keys in the car. And so we figured that out, and we try a bunch of different ways to either get the door open. We try to slip through. We try to slip stuff through the door. None of the windows are open, of course. We try to grab like some pieces of metal, try to bend them to try to grab the handle of the door. None of it worked. And so after one attempt after another, we kind of kept failing and failing. And so we kind of decided to, okay, we got to call someone. And so I Google a person to come by, open my door. It was a pretty long wait, actually. So during that time I was waiting, I just kind of went back into the place and just kind of sat down and just kind of waited. Got on my phone a little bit. And then I went back out to the car because it had been about 20 minutes or so. And I think they said it was going to be about 45 minutes to drive to us. And I remember standing there on the side of my work, because that's where we're parked. We're parked on the side of the building. I was standing looking out at the road because there's a road right there, cars passing by. And I remember this feeling of seeing all these cars passing by and thinking that, oh, no one's going to help me. And I remember this extreme feeling of loneliness. This extreme feeling of loneliness that honestly I've never felt. I never felt at that point. I still remember that feeling today. I still remember seeing one car after another pass by, thinking that I know that they don't know what's happening to me, but I still need help. But all these people passing by and no one's going to help me. And, I remember this feeling so vividly, and I think it's kind of changed how I view the world. That kind of 5 seconds, if we'd say, of loneliness that I felt, even though, I had people with me and we were just waiting for the person to come to open up the door. I felt, I felt probably the loneliest I've ever felt in my life. The feeling of no one's coming to help me. No one's going to come save me. That feeling has persisted for many years. And eventually, the guy came and he had this kind of pump, this padded thing with a pump, and he slid the thing into the door, pumped the thing open, and the door kind of just popped open. And we were able to go home. By the time we got home, it was probably about 8 or 9 o'clock. And, I kind of just forgot about it. But that severe feeling of loneliness, like I was saying, it's kind of stuck with me. It's kind of always lingered in the back of my head. And I still think about it today. I actually was thinking about it earlier today. I was sitting there at work again. Where else would I be? And I had another feeling of loneliness kind of wash over me. What was it? What was it from? It was from, I think I was reading a manga. And I had this kind of severe feeling of loneliness wash over me, seeing how the characters in the manga interact with each other and how, they're friends and they hang out and they do all this different stuff. And I had this feeling, not as bad as it was, back when I was standing there staring at the road, but it was kind of the same. It was kind of on the same vein of feeling alone in the world, feeling that no one's there to be with me.